a mountain and tell the mountain to leave from here and to go over there. Wait a minute, God, why didn't you tell me just to get rid of the mountain? He said, because when a mountain is in your way and you tell it to move, then you can move forward. I wish I had some help here. See, when you move a mountain to your right, you're not going to go to your right and get back in front of the mountain. No, you're going to keep moving and let the mountain stay behind you. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but I'm preaching to myself. In 2025, I'm going to tell my mountain to move out of my way so that I can keep pressing. Why? Because I don't need my mountain to control me. Because whatever controls the mind controls the individual. Come on, old saints. Well, old saints said, I will trust in the Lord until I die. Do I have anybody in here that can testify that this day you will trust in the Lord until you die? And you can tell that mountain to move out of your
way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell that mountain to move.
Yes, sir.
Out your way.
Yep.
I'm not going to allow that mountain to control me. I'm not going to allow that mountain to keep me from going to sleep at night. I'm not going to have that mountain have me sick and all stressed out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to study the characteristics of the mustard seed so I can tell the mountain to move. All right. Now we got an issue. And the issue is, it's going to require y'all to study.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had some help here.
Yep.
See, sometimes we won't fix it quick. Mentality. Sometimes we have that microwave mentality. We want it fixed right now. But God said, no, it's going to require you to do a little homework. It's going to require you to do a little study, because in order for you to know the characteristics of something, you got to study about it.
Yep.
Text says study and show thyself approved unto God. It's going to require you to do a little research. So in other words, while you're researching, the mountain is still going to be in your way. While you're researching, the mountain will still be there. But God told me to tell you, don't focus on the mountain that's there. Focus on the research.
Yes.
Because the research will overcome the mountain. I wish I had preached, Cooper. Sometimes, my brothers and sisters, it's going to take you some time to look up the Word of God. Sometimes you're going to have to meditate. Sometimes you're going to have to pray. And God told me to ask you this year, is anybody willing to put in the work? Yeah. I wish I had about 4 people in here that can say, baby, I done tried to do stuff the way I've been doing it and it hadn't working. But God told me to tell you, if you're willing to put in the work, because faith without works is dead. Do I have about 5 people in here that can say, baby, this year I'm willing to put in the work, because if I put in the work, then my mountain will move. Do I have anybody in here that can say, baby, I'm going to put in the work?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to put in the work, Jeff. I can't expect my stuff to change if I won't put in the work.
Yeah.
I can't expect things to happen, Bishop, if I don't put in the work. How can I say I got faith, but my works don't show? You better preach, Cooper. How can you say you got faith and your works is not showing? It doesn't make sense for me to expect something and not get it. If the Mega Million is at $1 billion and I won't even buy a $2 ticket, how do I expect to win? I wish I had some help here. See, too many of us are waiting for folk to give us something. So many of us are waiting yourself. He said, but if you study the characteristics, he said, even the characteristics of the mustard seed is like the kingdom of heaven. And the text says, whatever you bound on earth will be bound in heaven. That means whatever I step into, God's got my back. He said it is like a mustard seed which is sown in the ground. Bishop, I can't get my blessing unless I do some sowing. Some of y'all missed that there. You can't get your blessing unless you do some digging.
Yep.
See, you can't just take the mustard seed and throw it on the ground and hope it works. No, you got to get a shovel. You got to